that's a good opportunity to show what this anchor button can do. So let's say you already have a list of your icons, of your files in your library. That could be from the shortcut that's in the forum thread that we'll show in a minute. It could be from an import table script. So let's say you have an existing import table script, and I've got one out here. Here's a commoner import table. This is a script that references a lot of artwork that Keith Curtis has uploaded and worked on. And if you don't know Keith from the forums, you need to. Keith is an invaluable source for a lot of just information about Roll20, but especially keen eye for design. He's got a couple of scripts out himself. He's got marketplace packages, so go check out his work on the marketplace. So this script here was one built to reference some of the tokens that he created, and you'll see them in just a second. So a lot of found artwork on the web that he worked on and got them into a kind of a cohesive look. I have the script here. Let's say I want to turn this into a library, and I can use my clipboard with that library. So let's grab everything in here, create a new handout. Okay, so to create a library, you're first going to create a handout yourself. I'll say this is commoner tokens, and I'm going to paste that script in here. Now this could be the script that has the URLs in it. It could be a list of the URLs. What is going to happen when I make this library is it's going to detect those URLs and turn it into a library for me. So I'm going to save those changes. Okay, the name of it is commoner tokens. Okay, I'm going to go back to my control panel, and this make library button here is going to now ask me what handout do I want to turn into a library. It's got all my handouts, and I'm going to say commoner tokens. I'm going to, in fact, open that for you so that you can see it at work. Okay, so there's commoner tokens. I'm going to say, go ahead and turn that into a library. And it's going to ask me, am I sure? It's going to wipe the contents. Yep, I'm sure. There we go. So it turned all of those images it found into clickable buttons. So these aren't just images, these are clickable buttons. And what it's going to happen is it's going to put it on my table-to-table clipboard. And you can see when I click, it's going to tell me which one I've selected and put on the clipboard. So in this way, now I've got a library created with these buttons. I've got my interface here. I can say for each of these, first of all, are these not awesome tokens? This cohesive set. So this is the kind of stuff Keith has done, his own stuff. These are, again, found images on the web. So I'm just using these for, my own personal use, not making any money off of them. Let's be clear about that. But the fact that Keith got them into this cohesive look for the commoners, that's awesome. So here we go. Here's my library. And this anchor button interacts with the library, interacts with what's on my clipboard. So let's grab all of these, drop them in. Where do I want them? Okay, and you can take more care than this, but you can see how quickly I'm able to put in. Did I miss one? Nope. Okay. I can fill up my table. Oops, going a little too quick. Okay, I've filled up my table with all of these avatars. I can click process. Oh, and you can see process. I didn't turn my table back on. So it actually said, hey, I didn't find anything. So let's turn that table back on. There we go. We're at replace. Hit process. There we go. Created 13 items. We look at the mail names, and there they are. Of course, I don't have to pop out to the to the rollable tables, I could say, yeah, delete that and go get it again. Let's go get the mail names. There we go. And you'll see the avatars are in there. So that's the anchor button. So again, our workflow was that we created a handout, we put the URLs in there, then we said, hey, we hit the control panel, let's make a library, okay? Out of that handout, we picked the handout name, we got these buttons. Pretty handy, pretty quick.